What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome to the Washington's house during nap time. Yes, it's during the day. It's just a rainy day, which I love, being from the state of Washington. So the gloom, the boom.
It's like 64 and that's not normal for Huntsville, even in September.
Yeah,
nice.
So if we're talking quiet though, like, just know it's nap time. Welcome to our Thursday Thoughts edition on Build by Faith. We are just working on sweater season. It is officially upon us, so we're just working on getting ready to release the sweater line and the hoodie line.
Sweater.
Yeah, but yes, it's hoodie season and we're excited about it. So we're about to put all the logos on our hoodies, get them printed, and get all that stuff done. So we'll let you guys see a little bit of what we're doing, and then we'll just have hashtag Thursday Thoughts, where we go about what's trending in the world and what's going on and kind of just how we feel about it, or maybe some wacky things that you didn't even know that was going on in the world. So hopefully it's a cool session, and let's do it. What you got?
Alright, so I was doing a little research on some of the most bought items right now online. And this is what I came up with.
Not what you came up with, that's what they came up with.
This is what USA Today came up with. So this is their list of the 20 most popular things people are buying right now. Some of these are like, okay, yeah, number one is cloth face coverings. Of course, we're in Corona here. COVID-19.
But I wonder why the fabric cloth.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe just because you can do more, there's more design.
Yeah, I mean, they have
specific, like you can
leopard
design
print, plain black. I mean, a lot of companies right now are creating their own designs and selling them.
Yeah, not that they do anything.
Not that they do anything.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer makes sense, right? I mean, that should have been done before COVID-19. Like, why were people not washing their hands often? I don't know.
That's a whole different story. Yeah,
number 3 says Mother's Day flowers. Now, I'm not sure when this. Okay, so May 15th, 2020, this came out. So. Oh,
that makes sense then.
Another thing, I thought this was kind of humorous, but super true, and I would fall under this pattern as well, I feel. Although I haven't used it yet this year, but it probably will happen. Active dry yeast for baking. So this time of year, it's fall. I don't know why people were baking a lot in the spring back in May, but they were. So active dry yeast was something that was being purchased online a lot.
That's awesome.
Another thing is following along with the cooking trend or baking trend.
What?
Number 5 is a masterclass subscription. I didn't know this was a thing. But you can learn from Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey? Not Dave Ramsey.
If you guys tell, we are fans of Dave Ramsey.
We like Dave Ramsey. Shout out to Dave. I meant Gordon. I don't know if Dave really cooks or not, but Dave Ramsey's teaching cooking master classes.
Yeah, right.
Another way he's making money to pay off debt.
He doesn't have debt. He's teaching people how to
He's teaching people that you can cook to pay off your debt.
Yeah, it's good habits and stuff.
Okay, so Gordon Ramsay, cleaning wipes and spray, that's pretty, I get that. Toilet paper, obviously. Number 8, I was a little questioning about it, is the best can opener.
The best can opener?
Now, the only thing I can think of is people going nuts during this COVID time and literally buying a ton of canned food. So literally they're just eating canned food all the time. So their can opener is getting worn down.
Wait.
So they need to buy the best can opener possible.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any other example or ideas?
Can openers are difficult to find.
I don't know. I buy a really cheap one from Walmart and it works really, really good
Which
for a
is
very long
a crazy
time.
kicker, because when I was in my
What?
single days,
Crazy what?
a crazy kicker. Because when I was single, I bought some expensive one because the first one had broke, and it was all nice with all these gadgets and stuff. And I got it home and I took it out and made sure everything was tweaked and was good. And right when I started to use it, the whole thing just fell apart. Like, I'm serious. Like, I clamped down and like screws, everything just popped out, and it's like I was just holding one of the little squeeze.
The little squeeze handles?
Yes.
The little handles.
I was hot
So
about
yeah, go to Walmart and get yourself a cheap one.
Don't go to Walmart, but that's just what's on there. Don't listen to her.
The best meal kit we've ever tasted. Apparently USA Today likes Home Chef. They're probably getting paid for this.
All right, yes, get rid of it. You can't tell me home decor stuff is that low on the list, or not even on the list at all. Topics. Where's the Twitter trending topics?
There weren't any good. It's just about Trump. Hashtag earthquake.
Yeah, there's a lot of earthquakes going on. The fires are going on. So if you guys do live in those states and things like that, or you got family out there,
Stay safe.
yeah, just stay in prayer, and everything happens for a reason. Hopefully everyone's safe though, for sure.
This is why I don't Twitter. What is hashtag all these different letters, 84.3K tweets? Oh, that's how many tweets are.
Yeah.
I don't tweet.
Oh my.
I'm not Twitter.
That makes her sound so old, guys. She's not though. Trust me.
No, I try to tweet. I try to go on Twitter and be
Yeah.
a tweeter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So if you have any like tips on like how to like fall in love with Twitter, drop them in the comments, because
Yeah, if you're a Twitter junkie,
I like social media. We use it for business. We use it for
business.
And then too, we have family. Like, we both live away
Yeah,
from
we
our
catch
we live
up.
away
Yeah.
from both of our families.
For
So
sure.
you know, we have a lot of like online connections, so it's good to like catch up with people and stay connected in that way. But like, I cannot for the life of me fall in love with Twitter.
Depends on what you're doing, because like
Use it.
IG and stuff, like those are totally different.
Yeah.
Like they're just.
But like, I tried it in different seasons of my life. Okay, I tried it when it first popped off, didn't like it.
It's a different feel for sure.
It
There is
has.
some good people in the Twitter game though that like put out good content and stuff like that, but it's just
Yeah,
super.
I mean,
it's
we
super
utilize it
unique.
for like sport updates and stuff. I know you're always
Yeah.
seeing
But other
what's
than
trending, but other than
That's
that,
what it's good for. It's good for updates, stuff like that.
yeah. So
I actually like LinkedIn a lot. LinkedIn's
I
kind of on
am
me.
not loving of LinkedIn either. So I don't know.
She hasn't used it.
I like Facebook and Instagram. Feel free to follow me.
Free to follow you. Or you can follow BBF Life and all the other social media. The link is down in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I promise you some of the other videos are just as boring as this one. So there's that. How are you feeling nowadays anyway? Like, is there anything that you want to talk about? Anything that you learned today?
Today, not really. Yeah, I mean, Malik, up until now, has been a little bit more hands-on with the clothing and stuff like that. So I did learn how, you know, he goes about the process and things like that, which you guys saw in the video. So that was cool, learned that. Excited.
What did we read today?
What did we read today? So we read Psalms 12.
Bet.
And it was talking about, a lot of it was talking about believers living in vain, I would say.
Just living in vain? What are they using in vain?
Their possessions and their
Nah, those are things that they're...
prideful about?
No.
What are you talking about?
Their possessions and things like that, they are speaking... I gave it to you. Dang it. It's talking about them speaking with their tongue. It's about their tongue.
Yeah, like
about their
bragging
tongue,
about their
right?
accomplishments or the things that they
Yeah.
had, and all of those things.
But it's not
vain.
just about them doing that though. It's the fact that when they're at home in the body with other Christians, they are acting and living out that way. But then when they're around the world or people that don't necessarily know God as well, and they're all about their possessions, their money, and blah blah blah, they're falling back into vain conversations instead of ones that glorify God.
Yes, they're like unstable in like their beliefs. It's like their beliefs. It's like
Yeah. They're
depending on
double,
who they're double-minded, double heart.
Yeah, double in their heart.
So that's what it was about.
What?
Them did it speak about them not like helping the poor and things like that, or
Yeah. Them scoffing and mocking at the poor because of their possessions. So like that's big right now too with COVID. Like, do you know anyone that like since COVID happened, people that don't have enough finances because of a loss of job because of COVID and stuff like that? Those that do have maybe a job field or something like that is still bringing in money, but they're looking down on someone that doesn't necessarily have those funds, or saying that they haven't worked as hard, or kind of taking advantage of the current situation that people are going through. Or you have people on the flip side that like don't have as much, but they're really growing envious and jealous of those that things are going right for them, you know, during COVID and stuff like that. We shouldn't be either or. We should be even tempered, and we should be glorifying God and totally faithful with where He has us, because that's how we grow. I mean, He has these trials set before us in this way. So just be encouraged in that. Just know that where God has you right now is where you are supposed to be, and be confident in that. Don't be confident in your money, in your home, your clothes, anything else. Be faithful to Christ alone. Like, He's the only thing that can save. He's the only thing that can change your current situation and turn out things for the better. And above all, I mean, eternity is the biggest thing, not just our worldly treasures. Those things are super fickle, and that's why He calls them vain. They're not things that are from above. So just remember to keep your mind above. Things are just things.
I would say too that like God's blessings, you know, when in the Bible, when it talks about like being children of God and believers and things like that, will be blessed for it. And I think a lot of times our mind rushes to like the hands-on stuff, the house, the car, the things like that. Things we can see, but God's blessings come in different ways, and sometimes that's growth. Sometimes He's blessing you in growth in a certain area, or
well that from that growth you get blessed through that growth. So it's like the Hebrews 12:11, you know, basically you're going to reap the peaceable fruits from those trials in which you can withstand, you know. So let that endurance have its perfect effect in your life, no doubt. And in the end thereof, you'll grow in wisdom and the gifts and the treasures. I would just say, like,
people look at His blessings kind of like,
like visually, like they're
I'm not blessed because I don't have this or that,
or you have your vision boards and
it's not coming true, so He's not blessing you, and it's like
or that becomes an idol in our lives as well. You know, we could easily look at the apparel or Built by Faith and say, hey, we have these goals set for the business, which goals are not bad. We're supposed to plan and do things like that, and have faith that God will bring them about according to His will. But I mean, that's just all they are. We can't wrap ourselves so tight in them that when we don't reach those goals, that we become super depressed, or we feel as though it's something that we did. It might not be something that He has for you. And even if you become successful in areas, doesn't mean that it's within the will of God. You know, you could be doing something that's super sinful, but making guap. God shows no partialities. He blesses the evil, and He blesses the good. At the end of the day, we all have to appear before the judgment seat of Christ and give an account for everything that we did while in the body, whether good or bad, right? Bet?
What is that? 2 Corinthians 5?
First.
Oh.
No, second.
Yeah, 2
first.
Corinthians 5, 9, and 10.
Yeah, bet. You know what I mean? So we just got to keep that in mind, that there's no partialities in this life. No one is truly better than the other. We're all weighed the same. Sin is weighed the same. We must be humble, and we must do well with the things that God has given us. So those are the biggest things. It's not about how much you have or how little you have. It's about how much you're glorifying God with them and doing His will.
Yeah, what you doing this season?
Bet. All right, so we definitely don't want to hold you guys up anymore. This video is getting too long. So we love you guys. Put your comments down below. We want to know how you feel or what you think about the things that we said. If you guys need any scripture references or anything about what we were saying,
citations,
let us know. Yeah, we had a little a little scuffle about that.
Is it citation or reference when you talk
Stop.
about
No. It's, don't ask it. We already know the answer. We already looked it up. Just something else. But be looking for the hoodies that we're getting ready to drop. We thank you guys for always supporting us. We love you guys. So as you support, we want to be able to support you guys. So if you guys need anything, hit us up. Let us know. You have any video ideas. We're getting ready to do a Q&A again as well. So if you have any questions, you can drop them down in the comment box below. Check all of our social media links as well. Anything else, Chelsea?
That was it. Like, subscribe, and share, please.
Please do that. Later.